Welcome back to the Bench Bear podcast and our special feature for the 20th anniversary of Ice Hockey Varsity. In this episode, I'll be interviewing ex-Hallam goalie and current coach, Nick Winters. Let's get started. Why don't we start with you introducing yourself?
Sounds good. I'm Nick Winters. Used to play for Sheffield Bears and Team Hallam between 2021 and 2024.
Let's start with the questions that we're asking everybody. What does varsity mean to you?
I'd say a lot about sportsmanship. There's a lot of competing, just kind of pride as well, and bragging rights.
Definitely. What was your favourite varsity moment?
I mean, other than watching Michael Slozzy get hit by Jonathan Williams, every single varsity, I would say probably my first year. I think my first varsity was really good. We went down by a goal. We were down for, I think, 48 minutes. Then we came back and won 4-1. It was a real team effort. It's a real gutsy performance, and yeah, it stuck with me, I think.
I feel like every varsity game just kind of sticks.
Yeah, there's always something.
Yeah. Okay, so let's move on to the questions about you specifically.
Oh dear.
You've been the goalie for Hallam for how long again?
I think it was 3 years.
3 years. I swear it was 4.
No, I missed my first year.
Oh, okay.
COVID lockdown.
Ah, right. You're quite good in that. Some would say that you're the reason why Hallam did so well. How do you think Hallam will do without you this year? And with, well, overall, with a team that's kind of half defected over to Uniov?
Well, first of all, thank you. No, it means a lot. I mean, I think we've seen it before. It's not all down to one player. It's a team effort. Last year, I was on the bench, helping out coaching. And Jack Cameron, the goalie there, he did really well. I think he stood on his head, performed really well. And it's just those kind of performances you'll see. I think that's really what will be the be-all and end-all of Hallam this year. It's whether someone's stepping up, and it's really who it is. And I think it'll be fun to see who it is.
Do you have any favourites on the roster that's been released?
Oh, I'm not allowed to have favourites.
Is it like that parent situation where you can't really have a favourite child?
Exactly. It's like I teach as well. It's like I can't have favourites.
I'm glad you brought that up, that you teach. Because I've been wondering, a teacher and like an ice hockey player is quite a weird combination. What got you into teaching?
Well, it was, for me, I was in year 12. It was in sixth form. And we were doing a volunteering programme. And everyone had these brilliant ideas of helping out with a science program in year 9, or teaching something within, or going to a local care home, and I had no idea what to do. And someone in my form said, I'm going to go to my local primary school and I'm going to volunteer there. And I thought, you know what, yeah, we'll just do that. We'll see if it works. Because I had no idea what I wanted to do at university at that point. And I thought, we'll just do that. And I went. I went back with one of my old teachers, Mrs. Avery, and really enjoyed it. And that was, for me, the moment where I thought, this is for me. But in the ice hockey world, I know there's a few who do mix the both. Ben Morgan, he's the main figure I'm thinking of. He's been a PE teacher for years, but he's also played for the Steel Dogs for years too. Mm-hmm. And he's managed them both really well.
What do you teach?
So I teach primary education, but I'm a supply teacher. So at the moment, I'm in the same school every day. That might have changed by the time this comes out, I'm not sure. But no, it's nice. It's nice to have that consistency. There's also a few who do play or are learning to play ice hockey as well. So I've seen 1 or 2 of them around the rink before. And it's always odd hauling kit and hearing, Mr. Winters, Mr. Winters. Oh, they're everywhere. But no, it is nice.
Is there anything that like transfers from like ice hockey to the teaching world, or from the teaching world to ice hockey? I mean, you coach, so I guess there's going to be some elements of that transfer.
Yeah, I think in the coaching aspect, I think the that kind of being informative and being helpful and actually telling them what to do and how to do it and showing them, I think that kind of transfers over. But for me, playing in goal, there's a lot of being vocal, working as a team, giving instructions in that sense as well. I think they're very interchangeable. I try and bring it up in job interviews a lot. I say, I play ice hockey and I play in goal, which means I've got good teamwork, communication skills and so on. I need to work on them clearly because I'm still a supply teacher.
Overall, you've been playing ice hockey for quite a while, and you've played on a lot of teams, and you've been on the bench with the Steelers as well a couple of times, if I'm not wrong. Varsity and Steelers both play in the arena, but I'm guessing the atmosphere for those two events is going to be very different. So, like, how would you compare the two?
Oh, it's honestly incomparable. I think just the situation with the Steelers was, it was funny. I find it funny. I'd played a game at I Sheffield. We'd lost, I think, 5-2, 6-2. Just got pumped. And we're all kind of sat there in the change room like, oh dear, not again. Right, we'll move on, whatever. So I pack my kit. I take quite a while because we're all annoyed. We're all just like, oh. Put my kit in my car, see I've got a missed call. I thought, it's probably work. And then thought, it can't be work, it's a Saturday. So I ring him back and go, hello, who's this? And, you know, is it Nick? I'm like, it is. I'm like, fancy coming on the bench for the Steelers? I'm like, yeah, sure. So I drove over to the arena, sat on the bench for 40 minutes. A crazy situation. But no, it's completely different, I think. Because there, it's all fans who have been watching ice hockey for however long. They know the sport, they love the sport, and they support the team.
Yeah.
Whereas Varsity, people cheer at anything.
Yeah.
They cheer at everything. You know, you make a save, they cheer. You take a penalty, they cheer. I've seen people trip someone up and they see Hallam on the scoreboard and they go, yeah, Hallam, yeah, we did something, yeah. And it's that kind of atmosphere is that no matter what you do, there'll be someone cheering. And that it's incomparable.
Which one do you prefer then?
Ooh. For me, I'd say the Varsity one because I've played in it. But the actual Steelers experience was crazy to me.
I've got 2 questions from the committee chat.
Oh dear.
I've got a picture here that Biggs has sent in. You probably already know what picture it is.
Yeah.
His question is, do you really expect me to believe you that that's you?
It is. It's my ID photo from that time as well. That was me when I was 15 in the year 2016. So a whole 10 years ago, and it does not make me feel old in the slightest. But no, that was in, I want to say Asiago in Italy for a roller hockey tournament. And next to me actually is the current Scimitars captain and also my teammate, Jack Dransfield. So a shout out to him. And also former Bear.
Did you say that this was your ID picture?
Yes.
That's quite a strange format for an ID picture.
Not that picture, but it was around that time.
Oh, okay.
The short hair, no beard. It doesn't really look like me at all, but it still works.
You look like a stereotypical 15-year-old.
Yeah, I'd say that's fair.
A question from our president, Jaden Davies.
Ooh.
How do you get such luscious locks? I mean, your hair is like pretty recognizable and like makes you kind of, especially with Luke Reed having cut all of his long hair, your long hair kind of makes you stick out now.
Yeah. I feel that this podcast has turned from, we started with ice hockey and now we're talking about hair in 2016 and I love that. How did I get my hair so long? Well, to give a blunt and boring answer, I grew it. No, I grew out when I was 16, 17, and then never cut it. Well, I've had it trimmed, had it cut by first my former hairdresser who's now retired, which now I can't get a haircut again. I have to just keep my long hair forever.
Yep.
As she's enjoying retirement. But no, I feel it's too much of a personality trait now as well. I can't just come in with a shaved head.
Yeah. I have to say it was quite a big switch for me when I cut all of my hair off. The biggest difference I noticed after like having it for 2 years down to my shoulders was that in the winter, my ears and my neck got really cold all of a sudden.
Yeah, that's one thing I don't mind about it. It keeps you warm. Summer though, summer with hair down. Oh my goodness, it's not too bad here unless it gets really hot.
Yeah.
But if you go abroad anywhere, oh goodness me. Remember I went to Greece with my partner, and me and her just wandered around, and every time we went out, I'd wash my hair. I had it short there as well. It was just below my ears, and still washed it every time, and it would be dry by the time we got to where we were going.
Okay, so we know you teach, we know you coach, we know you play ice hockey. What else do you do?
If I'm being honest, that takes up a lot of my time.
I can imagine.
Yeah, I spend a lot of time sitting down, doing nothing, in the quiet, after teaching, before ice hockey. Just fill the gap or just sit. Just as you've heard there, that's really the insight, just no noise. No, I mean, I speak French and Spanish to a very, very basic level, as I've found out. Someone who I teach, whose dad is from Spain, or is Spanish, and I do not speak Spanish. I'm trying to think. No, that's it really. It's a lot of ice hockey and, I mean, roller hockey when I can, if only. It's been a while.
This year is going to be the 20th Ice Hockey Varsity in Sheffield. I mean, that's the whole reason why we're doing like this whole series of podcasts.
Wow, 20 years.
Yeah, big anniversary. Having been a part of the varsity ice hockey journey for the club for a few years, where do you think the club and varsity is heading?
I think it's extremely positive. But no, I think the club has really grown over the past few years since coming back from COVID. I mean, I didn't see it before COVID, but just the way it's grown based on other clubs, it's crazy. I think, is it a third varsity, like Varsity?
Yeah.
That was happening. There's a women's varsity now. There was, I think, 7 teams and a women's team at Nationals last year or the year before. I think the growth of the club has been massive. And I think that's a clear indication of the direction the club's going in. You can see it at Varsity Ones as well. The quality of players has just increased. And there's more players from National League, players who have played for GB in the past. They're coming through and playing Varsity. And it kind of shows you about the kind of quality that it's attracting. And it really says a lot.
What's it like going from being a player in the Bears to suddenly being a coach in the Bears? Was it like a smooth transition for you? Like, was it like a natural progression, or did like someone ask you to do it?
It was kind of seamless in a way. So Luke Reed, he's been given the E's in the dev team, and he said, I've got a goalie, 2 goalies. They've not been playing very long. Would you like to come down and help? And that was it was a yes. My girlfriend is currently travelling, so that's freed up a lot of spare time in the evenings. So I thought, yeah, absolutely, I'll come down. I'll help out. I've really enjoyed it, to be honest. It feels like I had my alumni year, didn't really do much with Bears. We played a few games, went to Nationals, did Varsity. Then had a year out, didn't really do anything with Bears. And then I've come back at the E and the dev level. So it feels like it's almost a completely new group of people. So for me, it's not a fresh start as such, but it's just it was that seamless because we don't know each other. But no, I think the 2 goalies that I've worked with, Joe and Kelsey, they have both come on really far as well. They have both done amazingly. And I would harbour for them to be training the team up. So I would want Joe on Ds and Kelsey on Es. The issue is they both play out as players for the D and E team respectively. So it's tricky. But no, I've really enjoyed it. I think it's beneficial to give back to the game and to the club as well. I've had some of the best years of my ice hockey career through university, and I think, it's an honour to give back.
Who do you think is right now the best goalie in Bears?
That's tough. Let me consult my list of goalies. I think this club is absolutely blessed with goalies, which is crazy because I remember when I was there was a year or two when it was so sparse. But now there's an awful lot. There's 17 people in this goalie group chat, which really tells you a lot. Looking at this list here, I'll go with Hallam. Hallam's an easy one for me because I know who's on the team. I'm going... It's not easy. It's quite tough. I'm torn between Jack Cameron and Evan Byron Bates, and that's because I've seen Jack Cameron play last year at Varsity, and he was amazing, and he did really well. I was really impressed with him. Evan Byron Bates, I used to play with him when he was at Titans, and I was at Titans, and that's going back a few years. I've not seen him play since then, really. But I know that he's performing really well with Hull. So it's tough to pick between the two of them. That's the Hallam side. Uniov, we're looking at Nathaniel Bell and Hayden Oates. I put Nathaniel slightly higher than Hayden because Hayden does not keep coming to Scimitars games and he leaves me on my own. So I've got a personal grudge against him. But no, seriously though, the both of them are really good goalies. And to have 4 goalies playing that well within a club is crazy to me. I think you've got 3 who are playing in the NIHL leagues and then Jack as well. It speaks volumes.
Final question. It's going to be an easy answer. Who will you be supporting this Varsity?
Yeah. Hallam.
That took a lot longer to answer than I expected.
Well, I was trying to work out whether I can say Hallam or not, as I am on the bench. I'm on the bench again. They've got me there. I've not brought Nathan Bennett with me again, unfortunately. That was the rumour a couple of years ago that we'd be doing it together. I think the club made a right decision in not letting us do it together. It would have been the most unhinged Hallam team in a while, in recent history. Hallam, but I'm on the bench. So I'm just there to help. Not support, just help.
All right, thanks for coming by.
Not a problem. Thank you for having me. I've really enjoyed it. Yeah, go Hallam.
We'll see about that.
Yeah.